I've talked about glue traps a whole lot at meetings. They're terrifically cruel, all right? Mice that get caught in glue traps, they're stuck in there for days. Many of them chew off their own legs trying to get away. They defecate in there, they urinate. It's the worst possible death.
They rip their limbs off trying to get out.
They do,
But they still
yeah.
can't get out.
Yeah, I mean, I saw a mouse die in a glue trap once. I never got over it, okay? I've been working with PETA on this for about 6 months, and we've made some real progress, okay? We've eliminated glue traps in about 10,000 stores around the country. Drugstores, supermarkets, SVC, which is one of the second largest drug chain in the country, they've eliminated glue traps from 5,400 stores, all right? 2 major chains, a lot of stores out here in the West Coast have eliminated glue traps. And I can't talk about that. They say they don't want to go public about it. The one big holdout out here in California is Rite Aid. Right? Rite Aid, for some bizarre reason, is not willing to give up glue traps. All right? There's no profit in it for them. Glue traps sell for $3. Okay? So, I mean, if a store sells 10 glue traps a month, which is a lot, right, its profit might be, what? $10 a month, $20 a month. It's nothing. All right? It's a low profit item. If somebody can't find a glue trap, they'll buy some other kind of trap. Stores can survive very nicely without them. Anyway, PETA wants a big letter writing campaign to Rite Aid about it. And so please send letters about that. And the address to write to, it's on the handout I gave you. Okay. And I'll put it on the, I'll send out emails about
There's
it.
got to be more places than Rite Aid that sell those too.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, sure. There are lots of stores. But we've eliminated about half of them. We really have in the last 6 months.
Really? Wow.
I'm serious. Made real progress. And this is something else you can do. Monitor the stores in your areas. Okay? Save-On, Ralph's. I swear, it drove me crazy last spring. They were everywhere. Ralph's, Save-On, Long's.
99-cent stores still.
Everywhere. Just
No.
everywhere. Yeah.
Glue traps?
Stores like Walmart and Kmart.
Right.
Selling shoes.
I don't know.
When I see them, I hide them. So
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I hide them. That's what I do.
Put 'em underneath.
That's something else you can do. Sometimes if I'm in the right mood, I stick them in the freezer.
That's a good sign.
I know, they're the
first
one. I know, they're like, these are selling good, we'll get more.
There's no reason why, there's no
No,
profit in it.
they get the excess stuff of the
Okay.
manufacturers, so evidently they're not doing well, you cut them
Yeah.
out.
I've gone in and I've hidden them in my neighborhood stores. 2 or 3 stores have just given up. They even hired guards for a while. So I'd come back when the guards weren't around and I'd hide them. I've hidden hundreds and hundreds of these things. I'm sorry, yeah.
I think this is kind of connected to this, but whenever anybody tells me they have mice trouble, because I'm a big feral cat lover, I always tell people, you need to go get some spayed and neutered feral cats in your area. I know some people to connect you to. So finding people that have, let's say, colonies or getting cats that are being displaced from somewhere that are feral, and having spay neuter, and they don't have that trouble anymore. I know with the new trap neuter release program, because people think, well, what is the alternative? I have this trouble with mice. Well, if you have some feral cats in your neighborhood or in your backyard or wherever, and you feed them occasionally or whatever,
Well, if they don't want mice, they don't want cats either,
well,
probably.
no, I've talked to a lot of people there who've been totally fine with having feral cats around, especially ranches and farms.
But just not rodents.
Yeah, they just, because we need to find places where feral cats can be, because, a lot of people won't even let you have colonies, but a couple of them, I've turned a couple of people onto it, and they were really grateful. They go, this is great, I don't have, just the scent keeps them away oftentimes. The scent of the cat being around there will keep the mice away. I know when my neighbor's cat died, I started having an infestation of mice.
Well, there's these things online too, if you Google it. I know if you put humane rodent traps, we spoke about this before,
Right.
that it's a plug that makes a sound
Right.
where that it kind of chases the rodents away. I mean, there's no reason to have these type of traps.
It works for a
Oh,
week, and then they get used to
They
it.
used to start saying, hey, this is great.
Yeah,
you're
I've
supposed to
heard
pick
so
and
many
change
times
the
that
There's
there's
these
actually
man traps that
Best
you can trap them and take them to, I trap them and I take them to Lake Balboa, the wildlife area. And I let 'em go there.
No, she said the wildlife area.
okay.
No, I said the wildlife area, because, there's hawks, there's all kinds of natural predators there. I'd rather, it end that way than in a horrible glue trap or something. But another thing that George did that I thought was brilliant was he went into these drugstores. He went into these drugstores and he would talk to the manager and he would say, look, because he kept hiding them. And then he went, back and forth with the manager said, look, he said, if I buy all the glue traps that you have here, will you forget about ordering more? As the manager said, okay. So, just food for thought for everybody. You can just be inventive and,
Wow.
At one point, I had about 60 glue traps in my closet.
What else can you use them for?
Is that
Yeah. Anyway,
collecting or hoarding?
but please, in your neighborhood, look around and talk to the store manager. Ask the store manager if he'd be willing to stop carrying glue traps. See how he or she responds, But the main thing is write a letter to Rite Aid. Rite Aid has an awful lot they have 250 stores in Los Angeles. Okay, and the thing is, we really are winning this thing. And we want to get Rite Aid. Get all the rest while we're at it.
Who manufactures the glue trap? What company?
Victor makes a lot of them. There are a number of different companies that make them. There's one called the Mouse House. Mouse dies, you don't even have to see it. It's like a roach motel. They're terrible things. They really are.
Yeah, it is.
Rotting and jelly? No, you throw them away.
You can throw them away, and then the mouse dies in the garbage. But you don't have to see it.